Good morning. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining us and stars till then. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the morning. My name is Batun Dash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years, we already serve 3 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional IGP is a training faculty for skill development which can founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. The Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultants to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our service locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holder, and also for learners through respective campus location and distance learning platforms. We are an occupational and dependable institution. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a part of education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinar, seminar courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we also trying to serve more than 100 premium services for free like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, converse sites, and many, many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several trainings, program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. To ensure excellence and in-depth instruction, we arrange with qualified trainers, speakers, and instructors. We extended free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in the last year. We have association with universities and organizations in 70 different countries. virtual MOA signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is life and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learners we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can provide their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your service is very valuable. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,185 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,185 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to start our 1,186 program name, Climate Change. And today our speaker is Sir Cardinal AMD Prof. Dr. Misali Olosogan Ogidengbi. And before about him, he is the primate of Lifehouse USA, the Chancellor of Lifehouse Babel Institute, registered with UNDESA and UNGM, global speaker, educator, change maker, and motivator. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How is the day there?
How are you, sir?
Good morning. How is the day there? Yes, you nice here. I don't feel break everything back. I feel able to of student global partners. I see all excellencies who are joining us to listen to this great professional over the world. They are speaking on climate change. Climate change and warming are also used interchangeably. There's a thin line between these two. Why global warming refers to the global temperature due mainly to the increasing concentration in atmosphere, in the greenhouse atmosphere. Climate change, on the other hand, refers to increasing changes in the measures of climate over a long period of time, including precipitation, temperature, and the wind patterns. These phenomena include the increased temperature described by global warming, but also encompassing stages such as sea level rise, ice masses in Greenland, Antarctic, the Arctic, and mountain glacier worldwide, shift in plant blooming, and extreme weather events. Our first question is this. Question number one. What are greenhouse gas emissions? As greenhouse gas trap heat in the atmosphere and warm the planet as a result of human activities, which includes burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas, are strengthening the greenhouse effect, contributing to climate change. As the main gases responsible for the greenhouse effect include carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and water vapor, which all occur naturally, and fluorinated gases, which are synthetic. My question number two, which gas is the largest contributor to the greenhouse effect? That's question number two, which gas is the largest contributor to the greenhouse effect? The answer: carbon dioxide, that is CO2. Carbon dioxide is currently responsible for over 60% of enhanced greenhouse effect, which is responsible for climate change. Climate change is felt by people, not just nations. The Notre Dame Institute judged Switzerland to be the least climate vulnerable country, and Niger here in Africa to be the most vulnerable. And don't forget, Niger is here in North Africa, just above my country here, Nigeria, which we are all experiencing drastic climate change. Question number three: when did climate change begin? When did climate change begin? In the last 800,000 years, there have been 8 cycles of ice ages and warm period, with the end of the last age 11,700 years ago, marking the beginning of the modern climate era and of human civilization. Question number four: where did climate change first occur? Very important. Where did climate change first occur? The instrumental temperature record shows the signal of rising temperatures emerged in the tropical ocean in about 1950. So this study uses the extra information got in the record to trace the start of the warming back a full 120 years to the 1830s. Question number five: what are the 4 factors that cause climate change? What are the 4 factors that cause climate change? Geographical record reveals that there have been a number of large variations in the Earth's climate. This, though, caused by many natural factors. This includes changes in the sun, emissions from volcanoes, variations in the Earth's orbit, and levels of carbon dioxide, that's CO2. Question number 6: what is the biggest cause of climate change? What is the biggest cause of climate change? You need to answer that. The biggest cause of climate change is fossil fuels. Fossil fuels. Fossil fuel is a generic term of non-renewable energy sources such as coal products, natural gas, derived gas, crude oil, petroleum products, and non-renewable waste. Human activities such as burning fuels, burning fossil fuels, and changing how we use the land is the leading cause of climate change. Question number 7: what are the worst fossil fuels? What are the worst fossil fuels? The worst fossil fuel globally is coal. C-O-A-L, coal. Coal is a fossil fuel and is the dirtiest of them all, responsible for over 0.3 C of the 1 C increase in global average temperatures. This is the single largest source of global temperature rise. Oil releases a huge amount of carbon when burned, approximately a third of the world's total carbon emission. Question number 8: who first discovered fossil fuel? Who first discovered fossil fuel? His name is Andres Libavius. The theory that fossil fuel formed from the fossilized remains of the plant by exposure to heat and pressure in earth crust over millions of years was introduced by Andres Libavius in his 1597 academia, and then later by Mikhail Lomonosov as early as 1757, and certainly by 1763. My 8th question, question number 8: what is fossil fuel? Very important. What is fossil fuel? Fossil fuel are formed from the remains of plants and animals that lived millions of years ago. They have become coal, crude oil, and natural gas. Question number 9. What are the 5 main uses of fossil fuels? If we keep using this fossil fuel, why do we use them? The 5 main reasons we use fossil fuel is because we depend on those fuels to, one, heat our homes. Instead of us use fossil fuel in our homes to heat our homes. 2, to run our vehicles. 3, to power industry. 4, manufacturing. 5, providing us with electricity. Question number 10. How long will fossil fuel last? Because you about usage of fossil fuel, and we know that no renewable source of energy. Definitely, since they are not renewable, that is we can't renew them. We are using them, they are going. They are disappearing off the face of the planet. How long will fossil fuel last? These non-renewable energy sources include coal, natural gas, oil, and nuclear energy. Once these resources are used up, they cannot be replaced, which is a major problem for humanity, as we are currently depending on them to supply most of our energy needs. That's why they are not renewable resources. It is predicted that we run out of fossil fuels. In this century, oil can last up to 50 years. Natural gas up to 53 years. And coal up to 140 years. Question number 11. Since we keep using the fossil fuel, and now they are about to disappear in the next 140 years, 50 years, and up, what will now replace oil? What will replace oil? The main alternative to oil and gas energy include nuclear power, solar power, ethanol, and wind power. Question number 12. Which fossil fuel is the cleanest? Which fossil fuel is the cleanest? Simply means not all fossil fuels are dirty as such. Which fossil fuel is the cleanest? As coal is the most dirtiest, which of them is the cleanest? The answer: natural gas. Natural gas. Though natural gas is not as clean as wind or solar power, but natural gas is the cleanest fossil fuel and is considered by many to be a key ingredient as the world's transition to cleaner future. The U.S. Energy Information Administration knows that most of the natural gas consumed in the world, consumed in the United States, is produced domestically. Question number 13. Is charcoal a fossil fuel? I'd like to know your answer. Please write down your answers on the platform. Is charcoal a fossil fuel? Is charcoal a fossil fuel? The answer: charcoal is not a fossil fuel. It is formed from wood and coal. From wood and coal. Charcoal is not a fossil fuel. Question 14. Is kerosene a fossil fuel? Some of us use kerosene in our domestic homes to cook and other things. Some of us even use it in the air for commercial purposes, including helicopter. Is kerosene a fossil fuel? I like to write down your answer now. Is kerosene a fossil fuel? Kerosene are products that are obtained by refining petroleum. Kerosene are products that are obtained by refining petroleum. Additional kerosene, also known as QAV, is the fuel that fuels airplanes and helicopters equipped with jet turbines, turboprops of power is used in commercial air transport. Hence, kerosene is a fossil fuel. Know that kerosene is a fossil fuel. Question number 15. Is Vaseline a fossil fuel? Somebody have Vaseline at home. Vaseline will rub on our body. Sometimes when we have injury, we rub to our body. In Africa, most African homes here, they use Vaseline a lot, because so many African countries are impoverished. They are suffering. They are living in abject poverty. So they can't afford most of these creams that people use. They can't afford most of these expensive cosmetics that a lot of people use. They are affording because they are living in abject poverty. So many of them engage in buying Vaseline. Using Vaseline naturally. In fact, a lot of families, a lot of folks, they don't have anything they rub on their body but Vaseline. And I'm sure most of us know Vaseline and we use it a lot. So the question is, this Vaseline that we are rubbing on our body, is it a fossil fuel? A lot of people keep condemning the other developed countries that they are busy polluting the ozone layer, atmosphere by using fossil fuel. Are we also responsible in one way or the other? But is Vaseline a fossil fuel? That is the question we need to answer. Some workers who don't eat road wax found it help heal cuts and burns. Though still a byproduct of oil, the petroleum jelly of today is distilled and rendered into a colorless, odorless gel. Vaseline is derived from fossil fuel. So those of us who are wondering, fossil fuel out there, who are those using it? We also are using it. As much as we are using our Vaseline every day to rub our body, a lot of families are using it. Some of us are using cream. Whenever we use Vaseline, and some of us use Vaseline when we were younger. Vaseline is a fossil fuel. Question number 16. Is diesel a fossil fuel? Is diesel a fossil fuel? Diesel is the gold standard of fossil fuels. Of all the solid fossil fuels, the gas fossil fuel and the liquid fossil fuel, diesel has the highest energy production to low emission ratio of energy. In fact, diesel fuel produces fewer emissions than gasoline and does far less damage to the atmosphere than natural gas. Climate change is already impacting health in a myriad of ways, including leading to death. A lot of people have died as a result of climate change, and illnesses from increasingly frequent extreme weather events such as heat waves, storms, and floods. The destruction of food systems, increase in zoonosis and food, water, and vector-borne diseases, and mental issues. Question number 17. Health threat as a result of climate changes. Health threat as a result of climate changes. One, we have anaplasmosis, anthrax. 2, 3, antibiotic-resistant infections. 4, cryptosporidiosis. 5, dengue. 6, ehrlichiosis. 7, vector-borne disease. 8, gardasil. 9, fungal disease like valley fever and histoplasmosis. Now, when we talk of all these as a result of climate change, what are the necessary actions we need to take to prevent our climate from damaging. And it's changing right now. I'm taking time because I'm rushing it because a lot of things are happening. And I'm using power supply here, which they soon take their time. We need some drastic action to address our climate change. One of them is that we need to engage in digital cleanup. This is one of the sustainable actions we need to take. Engage in digital cleanup. Some of us use Android phones at home. Some of us use our TV. So many electronic gadgets we use at home. That being passed. Some of us we have our smartphones. We don't have it. We are using it every now and then. A lot of us have our other plants that depend on electricity. I want you to understand that the digital sector is a major contributor to climate change. Most of these Androids, these tablets, these computers we are using, they are major contributors to climate change. The bulk of the manufacturing, when they're manufacturing this TV set, smartphones production, whether the ones we're using, even producing cars, vehicles, most of these products that are being produced, especially, they also contribute to carbon dioxide emissions because they are being used, they own electricity power to produce some of these stuff. What they are consuming energy, a lot of energy. So if we are using smartphones, we are also contributing in our own way to carbon dioxide emissions, especially when we connect them to electricity power source. Why using them? Why charging them? We have to emails. So many of us are using emails. Sending emails using electricity to run server, computers, routers. Sometimes coal, gas, or oil are burnt to generate electricity, emitting CO2. That's carbon dioxide. When we use our emails, we go online. Some of us go to cyber cafe to go and send messages. Some of us go on Facebook online using electricity. Some of us go out there. We go to our parks to go and have fun. Some of us go to cinema halls, viewing centers, to go and watch movies. Unknown to us, or some of us we know it, that most of the electricity that is generated there, they use coal, gas, or oil. They are burned. And what this is going on, they are generating carbon dioxide. There's one of the research I have here in my country, and it's so touching. And when you go to some of these research, if you see the carbon dioxide that are coming out from some of those machines, sometimes the value you have to see the other side. They are so dark, so black, you can't even see anything. They keep emitting into the atmosphere, affecting the ozone layer. Affecting the ozone layer, which increases greenhouse effect. It increases the greenhouse effect, which automatically traps the air, traps light into the earth's surface, so that it also go out there. And this now increases heat of the earth's surface. So we are there watching movies, relaxing, enjoying ourselves, while at the same time, in their own way, knowingly or unknowingly, are contributing to the gas emission. Many of us don't take a time to go out there to check. Some of us environmentalists, we go out there to check what is being used to generate some power supply, this electricity we are using. I'm encouraging us when we are there to view it, to watch. Let's find out what are they using to generate our electricity power supply. Some of our people are going out and we're doing some little in our own way, creating awareness. That's when the environmental act is in my country. We have motivation studies, but we all over the world also go out there to check what are being used to generate this power supply. In fact, one of our power supply owned the same country, then they call the NEPA. Do you believe that when we went to the office to go and pay our electricity suppliers, okay, so the supply of the electricity that I'm using here supplies to us and we use it? Can you imagine? We went to our office because we pay our bills, just like you to pay your bills over there. We pay our bills, and we went to the office to pay our bills. So that's pay our life. No. But we do go to the office to pay our bills. Or go here to pay the bills. Guess what? They are using generators which use oil, which are also contributing to carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. I mean, there are electricity power suppliers, but they don't have light. They are using. My country, we use water generated. There's a place all kind down. That's where the water ban. That's what they use here to generate our electricity power supply. But we went to the office to pay, and they are using generators. And I can tell you, not just one of them, many of them are using generators. So we have to pay. And then asking the question: if there is electricity, I pay for electricity, and then at the end of the day, our own electricity power suppliers are using generators. What an irony! So you can imagine. That's why I try to do as much to make sure I go far on before they take their power supply also. So we have the role, the general responsibility, not just relying on government alone. That's the point I'm making. Not just relying on government. We have the role as citizens, as individuals, as persons, because we have no any other plan to go to. This is the one plan we have. We have the right to go out there and find out what are these what are the major sources of electricity? What are they using to generate electricity for us where we are? Not just enjoying the movies, not just enjoying the shows, not just enjoying, oh, this thing is good, we love it. What are they using to generate the power, the supply of electricity we are using? And although there is a greenhouse effect going on out there, what are they using? And if they are using what they are using, then automatically it is also affecting the ozone layer. And this is detrimental to humanity. As you can see, it has led to so many deaths. So many deaths. So many heat waves. And there was one, there was heat wave in, I think, in India. Heat wave in India, where a lot of people died. A lot of people died. And there are several heat waves in other parts of the world where we have lost many individuals, all because of our carelessness. And you know what we do? We let government handle it. Let the government handle it. We have our role. Climate change is not just for the government to do. We have our own role. We know they have the major cost to play because they need to put some in place. Before I get to that point, we have our major roles to play in ensuring the safety of our planet, the safety of our environment, the safety of our earth. Because God Almighty has given us water nature so that we can enjoy it. So that we can enjoy it. If we end up destroying this earth, this world that we are in, and we are hoping to go to another planet, go out a new world, with this mentality we are having, if we go to another, we will create the same problem. That's why we need to first of all heal the world, like the song of great music legend, the poster by Jackson, which says, "Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me He said there are people dying. And really, people are dying. We need to save our, even if we don't need this earth that we're living in, we need to save it for others. Even if we go to other planets to go and do it, we need to first save this one that we have. Don't destroy it. That's why I support the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And Sustainable Development Goal number that talk on climate action. I support it. We need to take actions that will save our earth, that will save our world. We need to take them, which includes going out there to check what are the major source of generation of electricity. If you go to a wind center and they are using coal, you have a right. But that's what individuals go out there and see how they can generate electricity to other means. Solar energy or wind turbines can be used in place of this coal. You can mobilize. You can seek partnership with other foreign bodies or international bodies to bring some of this product into the country. You can even go out saying symbols that are showing movies using coal. People should stop it as much as possible. If it is affecting our ozone area, it is affecting our atmosphere, this can be our role. We can start our ground and raise awareness. And then we no longer visit cinema halls that uses coal, that uses oil, that uses gas. This can be one of our major ways of protecting our climate. Like I said, I see studied by I say if we think going to other planets will save us with the same mentality, a man who lives in a big house and is using dirty and never cares to worship and keep storing them. If you give him a different house and leave him in that same house with the same mentality, not being renewed, give him broken, give him dish, he will eat and leave them dirty. And when you like it or the same way you buy cockroaches in the previous houses, that's how you see buy cockroaches in the next houses. And everyone will be littered with dirty. One of the ways we can show that we can actually do well in other planets, that we are going to space to invade or live in them or colonize them, is by saving and efficiently managing the one world that God Almighty has given us. That Mother Earth has released to us. Save it, not just destroy it. Not just be hope that, oh, the other side, the grass is always greener on the other side. No, we must save this one that we have and do all we can to keep it clean, to keep the atmosphere clean, so that all those our companies that abuse the body forceware, no, they should stop it. We know China uses a lot of coal, and America also. But they should work on it, because we keep saying that we need to use this source of energy, and we're promoters of such as this, and yet we, the developed countries, are still major defaulters in this. Then what about the third world countries like Africa? And don't forget, in countries like US, we have electric cars. That's point about electric cars. Free electric cars, it helps. But despite the fact that they have electric cars, that's about the first fuel money. The electric cars in China, yet fossil fuel burning. If we all go to electric cars, there will be no need for using of gas, no need for using of oil. They are strictly running on electricity. Let's also make sure that those electricity are generated by solar power or solar energy. No burning of coal to generate those electricity. No burning coal to generate those electricity. while we are driving electric cars, and then the power that supplies the electricity to charge them, maybe after some hours, maybe after 24 hours, you see the power electricity source is from coal. Then what are we doing? We have people say here they are generating. We have actually electric car. We have one of our brother here in Africa, here in Nigeria, was able to convert normal bus vehicles that use oil to electric vehicles, and some propelled vehicles, and it did well. But like you said, how many solar charging points do we have here? And I can tell you, some of the people that will be doing the electricity charging for some of the vehicles, they may end up using oil. So we need to discourage it. Just like the way we discourage it in the cinema, we need to discourage it. We need to discourage it to the maximum. Let's stand our ground and say no to the use of fossil fuel burning to generate electricity. And especially those developed countries who have what it takes to stop using it. We need to stand our ground and keep raising the voice. Not to, because it's having health issues. Health issues. People are dying. Look at the kind of diseases people are incurring as a result of it. Look at the kind of antibiotic resistant infections that are coming up as a result of fossil fuel burning. Look at gardiasis. Look at fungal disease like valley fever and histoplasmosis. All as a result of our human-induced activities. What are some of the actions that we need to take to save our earth? Point number 3. Point number 3 or 4. Let us integrate climate change measures. Which part of what I'm saying? Let us integrate climate change measures. And I'm asking to the government. The government of each nation should integrate climate change measures. Because coal are not renewable source of energy. Oil, they are not renewable source of energy. We have which oh my God. We have solar power. We have wind turbines. We can use. Let us engage climate change measures. Let's integrate it. Bring it into our system. Let the government of nation want their stand up. Let's encourage it. I know the United Nations is doing their best on any part of SG, and I support SG goals and SCG ambassadors, but I find out some things that for it faithfully to the SG goals. Some of them because of poverty is understandable, but then it doesn't stop the effect, the damage that is being done to the ozone layer. Let us integrate it. Or we start integrating those measures, it's just going to end on a piece of paper, just ink. Theory without practical. Theory without practical. And you know what we're saying? We're saying we should get a policy of pragmatism. Let's be practical about it. Integrate climate change measures into national policies. So you and I will go there, we tell us to write some things that need to change the constitution, or that need to be changed, or need to be corrected or omitted, whatever. Let us integrate, let's write sustainable developmental goals. Need to be integrated into our national policies. When our governments have, they should tell us what plans do they have for sustainable developmental goals, and how have they implemented most of these goals. What areas do they have deficiency? What areas are experiencing setback? So that we can know how to come up, and we can know how to help. Because of us, some African countries are so poor, leaders are so We have citizens, some of the citizenry who are well connected. They can use their position as global ambassadors to seek and to promote policies, to seek and look for fellow individuals who are willing to support and invest in the sustainable developmental goals of the United Nations. You can go out there, you know, to become a brand ambassador, not saying, no, no, let's promote the sustainable developmental goals and make sure they are integrated into our national policies and strategies and planning. And strategies and planning. We need to make sure they are being integrated. By so doing, we are saving our ozone layer. We are saving our world. We are saving the next generation. A lot of people are dying out there. And don't forget, we don't have a different air we are breathing. We are all just breathing in the same air. The same air from Africa, it goes like the wind down to America. So if Africa is so carbon, is so filled with carbon dioxide, definitely as the wind blow it, it will also go to those other countries which are enjoying clean source of energy. Yeah, it will all go and pollute the air, the atmosphere. That's why all governments, all leaders must put all their hands on the deck. All hands must be on the deck. All together must come together as one to say we stand for sustainable development, for strategy implementation, and that it is part of our national policy. When people come into the country, you check what they bring into the country. If what they are bringing into the country will affect the climate or even the environment. That's people who come into the country with so many cars, and then when they take it litter everywhere with it, and when you go to the ocean, water side of the ocean for view, or to the seaside, you just see litter of cars, and these have killed a lot of fishes in the ocean. They pollute the water space and the air pollution. But when you sometimes close your nose, this also reason because these fish are there, they release what bacteria into the neighboring community or into the host community. When you come in, you check them. Those are part of the policies. You should go with green tax. Let them go with green tax in the country. Just come in the country with the come and pollute, or you are in the country, people are busy telling you, okay, keep buying generator, keep supplying generator to your country. No, if those generators are not solar based, say no. If they are going to be using coal, if they are going to be using oil, if they are going to be using gas, discourage them. That's part of that policy that government to encourage. Not that keep collecting them, or because they come cheap, they come easy, or of discount. No, not at all. Think of the people, because you are government of the people. Think of the masses. Without those masses, there's no government. You can't rule yourself. You are meant to rule the people. Guide them. That's why you are there. That's why they vote you to power. That's why you decide to take the responsibility. That's why you decide to take that stance, become their leader. If you don't put the policies in place, it becomes a problem. There are countries where tires are being gathered, and what did you do? Set them ablaze. Release it. So pathetic. It's so pathetic. Some programs are being run in the national stadium. And what did they do to get some of the power plant? Oil, gas, coal. I'm still here in my country where what they used to generate the power. No, it's not only in my country, it's also in many countries of the world. What they use to generate power in stadium during a mega program that may take days. Events that may take days. What did they use? Oil, which releases carbon the oxide into the atmosphere. We have had instances where some people come to show, come for concert in countries, at the end of fainting on stage due to health hazards. We need to work on it, engage those policies, engage those strategies. We need to be strategic, position people. Let's start working on it one after the other. I'm not saying go to be is one size fits all, no, because all eyes are not equal, fingers are not equal. I understand, but we start putting those strategies in, just like Switzerland. They are enjoying it. They have the cleanest, unlike Niger and also my Africa Korea. Right now where I am, do you know this is the first time in long years, because of climate change, already have global warming here, where rain falls in this January 12th. Only our rain here falls in April, May. But this time around, January, rain fell twice. So you can imagine if it continues like that, that's already true. It's because that has become a climate change. That can lead to flood. So we need to, places like Lagos, my country here in Nigeria, places like Lagos, they have rainfall that fall. They rainfall early. Unlike here where I am, rain not fall early like that, but Samara is falling. We need to engage policies, great policies as government, policies, apply for climate change measures. 4 or 5, let's avoid deforestation. Let's avoid deforestation. We have people who go out there, what they do, they go into the forest and start cutting down trees, either for making papers, exercise books, notebooks. They still fall down trees. Some fall down trees just because they want to create industry. Meanwhile, there are lands where they can create. No, they go into the forest and fall down the street, forgetting that the forest itself takes away all the carbon dioxide. And so plant breathes carbon dioxide and releases oxygen, which we human beings need, which we use to survive. We breathe oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plants take away the carbon dioxide. So imagine where deforestation is going on. Soon we'll be looking for air to breathe. In the future, people may be putting on oxygen and carrying oxygen tank, a mini oxygen tank, going on the road for how long? All because of human-induced activities. We need to work on ourselves. Let's stop deforestation. We need our trees. Let's stop it. Some people don't even have any reason. They just start falling down trees for the fun of it. I like my government in the country. They are putting some measures in place to against deforestation here in Nigeria. I love that. I know to also help stop erosion. They also help stop because they help holding the soil firm. They have to stop erosion. Go and take most places where erosion is because the trees are there to help hold the soil, preserve the soil. But we are found out deforestation is going on. Not just in Nigeria, no, in most countries in the world. Let us stop deforestation. It has affected our wildlife. It has also affected the wildlife. Animals are running health care now. There are some fish now that are being extinct. So countries used to have some particular animals. Even in wild animals, I watch National Geographic and they are showing us animals are going into extinct. All induced activity like deforestation. Some of those birds now have to go. They don't know to go now. They move, they migrate from the country. Some die. Some animals can't go that far like birds. They die. Some go into easy extinction. And this thing can be used for research These are animals so that be kept in zoo, where people can come and watch them. There are countries now. I think I watched one that say India. I think India, when I watch one of the countries, where they say tiger, that is also gradually going to extinction in India. I know it's not just in India alone. Deforestation is not right. Policy should be put in place to discourage deforestation. And we as individuals should also discourage deforestation. Another point I would like to make is compose your organic waste. Compose your organic waste. Organic waste rotting in a landfill releases methane, a greenhouse gas, several times more potent than carbon dioxide. Another point again I would like to make is let us plant a tree. Let us plant a tree. Just imagine a tree, plant a tree. That tree grows. For you, already have a forest. Let us plant a tree. So I was plant a garden. I remember those gardens with that really succeed. I take away carbon outside without within the environment, within that atmosphere. Let us plant tree. Let us take it. I tell for most of us in the United Nations and some of the United Nations volunteers all over the world who are going out here planting trees. We are also planting trees here. Let us plant a lot of trees. Planting is not an option. It's a mandate. It's a mandate. Give us life. We breathe in oxygen. Oxygen. Trees releases oxygen to us. Then why for those trees? Let us plant trees. Even if we don't need it now, our next generation, they need it. They need it. Let us plant trees. Let us also, another one, let's engage in solar energy, like using wind turbines. Wind turbines to generate electricity. Stop using oil, gas, and coal. Let us use wind turbines. I see so many countries who are using it, but some of these African countries are so impoverished, they can afford it. So we need the aid of some of the international bodies and those countries who are well able to come to the aid of African countries. And I keep mentioning, some will say some of these are electric vehicles, are sustainable development projects, solar panels, are sustainable development projects. Yes, but I say that most of them are not sustainable. My simple reason is this: if you make a solar panel that's not affordable, electrical like we have in America, so many of them, but it's not affordable. But they come, only few people buy it, and why majority are still running on oil, gas. How sustainable is that? What makes it is when it is affordable, dependable, and available to all, not just to few. Because you are not going to buy the cars to mass. It's going to be used here. So make sure they are affordable. Let's make sure they're affordable. Let's make sure the common woman out there in the most villages can afford them. Let's make sure that the common man out there can afford them. Let's make sure most of the people out there can afford them. Let's make sure they are affordable. Very, very affordable. If they are affordable here in Africa, I can bet you many people will be using it. Many people will go for it. But the problem is they are not affordable. With your banks, they are not affordable. They are expensive. Many African leaders, many third world countries, even want to buy it, but they are not affordable. So they feel like on coal. They still rely on oil. They still rely on gas. They need to be affordable. The last thing I would like to make here is that let us support the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. I would know that the United Nations have 17 goals. Let us support the United Nations 17 Sustainable Developmental Goals. They need it. Let's save our world. Let's save our planet. We can change it. We can do it. Let us recycle, reuse, and like I said, let us revive. The word revive means to give, read this again. Vibe means life. Let us revive our earth. Let us revive our atmosphere. Let's revive our planet. Let us revive the universe. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. Thank you very much. I will stop here. Greeting Your Excellencies. I still remain His Eminence, Cardinal King Ambassador Professor Michael Olusegun Ogenge, the Primate of Lifehouse Ministry, the Chancellor of Lifehouse Bible Institute, and the Patriarch of Universal Episcopal Synod. All these three organizations are registered in UN data. Support the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you all, able excellencies, for listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, dear sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for
Thank you very much.
our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please wait for us.
Yeah.
After a short video, we will back with our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear
Okay,
IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an online quiz competition and webinar certification. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer session, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. So let's enjoy our question answer session. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back to our participants. Sir, our first question is from Shaidullah. Coach, missiles, my question is using solar energy power can decrease climate change? Thank you. Sir, we can't hear you. Sir, I think his mic is mute. We can't hear you. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Hello, sir. Sir, your mic is mute. We can't hear you, sir. Please unmute your mic. Sir, we can't hear you. Sir, please unmute your mic. We can't hear you. Sir, we can't hear you. Sir, please check the private chat box. I write down there the problem. Sir, we can't hear you. Can you hear me, sir? Please respond. Dear participant, for some technical problems, our speaker cannot connect with us, so we wait for some minutes for his connecting. IGP knowledge seeker stand for the Revenue certification process, the more attractive part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker is time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition. Dear participant, today our webinar topic is climate change and the code is IGP0978 and the code is IGP0978. Without code, no one is eligible for certificate. With code, you can claim your certificate anytime. Now I am going to tell you how can claim your e-certificate. Go to www.eduigp.com, click sign in, log in. If you have already an account or create a new account if you are new. Once login, click free webinar. Select the webinar title and click continue course. Gain enroll if you haven't enrolled yet. Type the code in your certificate code box. Click get your certificate. It is auto-downloaded in PDF file already. Just check it in your file manager or download folder. Don't forget to leave a review in your FB page, website, or in Google. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of our webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Go to www.slido.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code for direct joining. Quiz code is morning. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. So please mention your quiz session. Please mention your friend to join our quiz session. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is morning. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is morning. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is morning. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is morning. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is morning. With 26 people, we are starting our quiz session right now. Our first question is cause of climate change. Option 1, humans. Option 2, those them aliens. Option 1, humans. Right answer, and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our first question. Our second question is climate change effects. Option 1, atmosphere. Option 2, nothing. Option 2, nothing is the right answer, and 0% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our second question. Our third question is what is climate change? Option 1, when there's a change in climate patterns. Option 2, when there is no change in climate patterns. Option 1, when there is a change in climate patterns, right answer 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our third question. Our fourth question is, what is climate change? A change in global or regional climate patterns. Option 2, a sudden change in condition like temperature or rainfall. Option 1, a change in global or regional climate patterns. Right answer 55% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position. Our fifth question is, what should we do to slow climate change? Option 1, use renewable energy. Option 2, climate change is nothing to be worried about. Option 1, use renewable energy. The right answer 94% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our fifth question. Our sixth question is, what causes climate change? Option 1, greenhouse gases and burning of fossil. Option 2, recycling. Option 1, use greenhouse gas and burning of fuels. The right answer, and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our sixth question. Our seventh question is, what is climate change? Option 1, the process of our planet heating up. Option 2, aliens invading our planet. Option 1, the process of our planet heating up is the right answer. 97% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our seventh question. Our eighth question is, what has contributed the most to climate change? Option 1, the moon. Option 2, human activity. Option 2, human activity is the right answer, and 97% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our eighth question. Our ninth question is, climate change is serious. Option 1, true. Option 2, false. Option 1, true is the right answer. 97% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position. Our last and final question of the morning session is, what are some impact of climate change? Option 1, warming oceans. Option 2, forest or option 1, warming oceans. Option 2, forests are cut down. And the right answer is option 1, warming ocean. In the leaderboard, Jondal is holding the first position after completing our 10th question. Congratulations, our top 10 quiz competition winner. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate to our official Facebook page and group in Institute of Global Preparation. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group in Institute of Global Profession. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Profession. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill never stop learning because life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life tied to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end live button again, wants to thank all IGP knowledge seeker for your active participation as always. See, see you in the next session. Thank you.